I'm halfway through my first year of uni. That feels weird for me to say. If you're new here, my name is Sajan. I am a medical student at the University of St Andrews. You might know me from my Instagram and TikTok content, but I also do post stuff here on YouTube. And my next semester of medical school doesn't start for another few days. So I wanted to take the time to reflect on the last semester and my general feelings about how it went. I put up a Q&A on my Instagram a few weeks ago, and I got a few interesting questions which prompted me to make this video as I wanted to dive deep into those questions. So first two questions I want to answer together. Why the University of St Andrews, and what is your favorite thing about St Andrews? I feel like the answer for both of these are the same. Two main things I can think of. First is the town itself, because when I was applying to medical school, I wanted to be somewhere where I'd enjoy being there for 5-6 years, because medicine is a long degree. I didn't want to be somewhere where I'd absolutely hate living there, because at the end of the day, a medical degree is a medical degree. So I wasn't too focused on the actual course itself and more where I'd be living. So when I visited St Andrews before I applied, I really loved the town, and it's just an amazing place to live in. I'm so glad that I get to study here. Second thing as to why I love St Andrews and what my favorite thing is about it is the people here. I've met so many interesting people here and have been able to connect with so many people in such a small amount of time. It's such a nice community here as well. It's such a small place that it feels like its own community, or should I say bubble. And the town and the people work together because it's such a small place. It's quite easy to see other people, not just when you're out and about, you might bump into 5 people you know, but also if you want to meet someone spontaneously, you can literally just message them and then they'll be at your flat in like 5 minutes. It's definitely helped me make a lot of good friendships here, and definitely makes uni life much more interesting. But there's also what else I've loved about the university is just uni life in general, specifically the societies and clubs here. I've gotten involved in so many different things here. Just to name a few, you have the medical society here at the university, the karate club, dance club, specifically their K-pop dance classes. There's just so much to get involved in within the university, and that definitely contributes to life here, which I absolutely love. So those are probably my favorite things about the university. Now, the next question I got on Instagram was, what's the hardest thing you've faced in uni so far? I'm going to be honest, I'd probably say that the workload has been the hardest thing I've faced so far. It's not to do with the actual content itself. It's more just how much content we have for medical school, especially last semester, because we were doing foundations of medicine. So we were covering the basics of almost everything in medicine. So it'd be like one lecture you have introduction to the nervous system. Next lecture is looking at the renal system, for example. So we've had a lot of content we've had to cover in such a short amount of time, and I've had to adapt to studying all of that and revising all of that in such a short amount of time. And there's definitely a massive step up from A-levels. I think the main things I can think of off the top of my head, you have specific amount of classes and you have certain hours, say from like 9 till 3. Uni, however, it's slightly different because, well, for me at least, my timetable is different every week. And also I have different amount of hours of teaching every day. So I have to study around those hours and also do my own independent learning as well on top of whatever we're taught in class. I would also say that the pace of content is different as well between A-levels and uni, because A-levels, you could spend a good few lessons on one topic. Uni, it's pretty much one lecture, maybe 2 or 3, and then you move on. And that's it. Another thing that I've been getting used to as well is not having many tests throughout the semester, because at school you'd get end of topic tests once you finish the topic. But here, the only exams you have are your final ones for the semester, and that's it. So it's been kind of hard to gauge how well I'm doing and whether my study methods are working. I think that's probably been the hardest thing so far. It's just been adapting to the sort of the new style of working and the workload. Having said all that, I'm still enjoying the course. Everything we've learned has been so interesting, and I'm definitely looking forward to next semester. So that's everything I have to say for this video. If you have any thoughts of your own, such as what you like about St Andrews, or if you're thinking of applying here, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.